Now we're on our podcast on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel. And I'll give the aerial shot of everybody in here. You can see Angelica, her dad. Oh, and there's my godson, Tyler, and there's Kenny in the other room right there. But Angelica, you're the star of the show. How are you doing this morning, young lady?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good. You're a little tired because you said you just woke up 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You're going to work through it. Congratulations. Now, you were the Cumberland County Spelling Bee champ and represented us in the Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I saw a clip. Your dad is here, too. As a matter of fact, if we can have you move over just a little bit. There we go. I don't want that microphone coming out of your face there. How are you today, Mr. Johnson?
I'm doing really good.
Okay, keep that microphone close to you. Bring it up close.
I'm
It's early for everybody, but the main thing is that you had an experience in Washington D.C. and you're looking forward to next year. You have a new coach. Tell us about your experience and when you went in there and what happened. What was the first thing that happened?
Um. So we went to this expensive hotel. We signed in. Then we went downstairs to meet up with everybody in this big ballroom. I've met few quiet people, which is very very good. So I could get comfortable with interacting with other spellers out there. Then we played some games. I read some of my book. Then we went back upstairs. Which is which is the next day. We also met up again. But then the competition really starts on Tuesday.
Okay. So now this competition going. Dad, I got you up on screen as well. You were there and you sent me a clip
right.
from Angelica spelling a word correctly and also coming up with another word
Yes.
for a word that the folks
Yes.
gave. Your thoughts about her performance?
I thought she was just like she was here in Cumberland County. She's real calm and relaxed when she spells her words. She gives a little thought. If she has any questions, she might ask some questions about it. But those words that she was prepared for those words right there, though.
And Angelica, you didn't win, but as far as we're concerned, you're a winner because that is a very unique experience for any young child to go through. How old are you?
I'm turning 12 this year.
Turning 12. And so you went through the preliminary rounds and you were able to, the clip that your dad sent me, do you remember the word that she spelled? Do you remember? What is it?
Dubuque.
Dubuque. Spell it.
Dubuque.
Okay. And then you were asked to give an alternative word. What was that word?
No, it's vocabulary word.
Right. And so what was the word? And you had to come up with a word. You had to correctly identify the other word that was similar to it.
Futility. I think.
Fertility.
Something like that.
Right. And you correctly identified the other word,
Yep. I almost got it wrong.
but you got it right.
Yep.
Well, now when you say you almost got it wrong, what do you mean?
I was about to choose callousness as the definition, which futility means being useless.
That's right, and that's the word you put. And the applause started happening. People started clapping for you, and there was a smile that came across your face when that happened. Do you remember that?
No.
Now, were you like overcome by the competition or something, or just the experience?
No, my dad keeps on telling me that I look calm on stage, which I have a deadpan type of facial expression whenever I get too nervous. So people can't really tell if I'm being mad, serious, calm, or nervous or something.
It sounds like my godson Tyler. Deadpan face must be something that young folks come through in tough situations.
We say poker face.
Poker face. That's a good way to do it. So you were able to get through that round, but then you got bumped out. What was the word that got you bumped out?
Oh, for the written test?
Yes.
I don't think they were recording that or something.
In the written test, Gilbert, it was like 30 questions. 26
25.
words, 25 words and 6 vocabulary, something like that. But they had all the kids do the same thing, same words. And these words were really hard. I couldn't pronounce some of them. But they had a cutoff score that a minimum they had to score. And with 30, you figure out, I thought it would be like 20-something, but it was really 13 was the cutoff score. But she didn't make that 13, so that eliminated her. But they ranked the kids as they would be nationally. So nationally, she is the 96th best speller out of 11.8 million kids, 4th to 8th grade in the United States.
Wow. That is a big deal. You don't see, there's the poker face again. Let me bring a poker face.
I don't. Well, I was aiming for like at least the 50th or something.
Okay. Well, look, what grade are you going to be in next year?
7th grade.
All right. So you still have an opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Look, we're going to take a break. We're going to hold you over, okay? And continue to find out what the new developments are, because it's my understanding you have a new coach. Mm-hmm. We're going to share that with everybody. Stand by. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsany.
Today will be partly cloudy with a few isolated afternoon storms and a high of 95. Any lingering storms will end overnight. We will then turn mostly cloudy with a low of 68, and Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 92. Temperatures will stay hot this week, climbing into the mid and upper 90s, even with a few isolated summer-like chances for rain by the end of the week. That's your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsany.
All right, Rachel, the warm-up has begun. 77 now this morning in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also at Fort Bragg. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
Cumberland County's hometown news and information source. News Talk 640 WFNC in high def at 103.5 HD2.
Ritchie Law Firm Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
I'm Charles Evans, candidate for Cumberland County Commissioner at Large. As your public servant, it will be my responsibility to work for the betterment of our community for each citizen of this great county. As your past county commissioner at large, I have done just that and will continue to put each of our citizens first. I'm Charles Evans, asking for your support as your Cumberland County Commissioner at Large. Together, let's build a county we love calling home.
Paid for by the committee to elect Charles Evans.
Enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HIM to 215215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HIM to 215215. That's HIM to 215215. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Paid for by Adaptive Health.
Right here in our backyard, sellers trust Purple Wave Auction to move their equipment, from excavators and ag equipment to trucks and specialty trailers. Our no-reserve online auctions help local sellers turn iron into opportunity. You get a dedicated territory manager who knows your operation, your market, and your timeline, backed by nationwide buyer demand, local service, national reach, real results. See why more sellers choose Purple Wave. Visit purplewave.com to get started today.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The two biggest robbers of wealth are debt and taxes. Our team of tax attorneys and tax planners help successful people legally pay less tax. If you have over $1 million in retirement accounts, or you're selling a business or real estate, we may be able to help. Call 910-339-2625 for a 15-minute discovery call, or visit whitehorse-financial.com.
Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Bays. On WFNC, News Talk 640 AM and now at 103.5 HD2. Your information crossroads, WFNC.
Chicago. News Talk 640 WFNC. We're getting right back at it here. We've got Angelica Johnson in here along with her father, Mr. Johnson. Is it Terry?
Terry.
It is Terry Johnson. Terry, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. Your daughter says you speak softly, is what she says, and you say she has a poker face. You guys kind of just look at each other and just kind of get through this. If you, Angelica, in case you're just joining us, she was the champion speller here for Cumberland County, and then you went to the Scripps Spelling Bee. What just happened? When did it happen?
It was about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and I saw a clip of you spelling a word and getting through a portion of it, and then you bumped out because of the written part and everything like that. But now, Dad says you have 2 years of eligibility, and you have a new coach. You tell me, do you know about your coach?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about your coach?
He's smarter than me.
All right, Dad, you know the technical stuff about him. Who is he, and what? He's got a history of winners.
Yeah, he's coached the last 6 of the last 7 winners at the spelling bee, and he was given a group chat to his students while they were there, and we just happened to be listening to it. And then I recorded part of it, and I was listening to that. So this guy knows a lot of stuff about, the protest, how he will be the one who, if the word is spelled wrong, but it's actually right, he would do all the protesting and all that stuff for the parents. But he's coached, like I said, he's coached 6 of the last 7 winners, and we just happened to bump into him while we were there, and he agreed to take her on, and so he's her new coach along with her mother. And it's a year, we noticed that it's a year-round thing. It doesn't just start in December like the local bees here. This is something they work on all year, because they have to learn these root words, the origins, and just a whole lot of stuff I don't even know about. But they have already started on it, though.
Okay, and then, Angela, I see you're wiping your eyes and you're getting back into this, moving up and grooving here. When we talked last time, you told us how many words you either knew or you studied. Give me a breakdown on how that works, the number of words.
Oh, like how many words I'm really familiar of?
Yeah. Rough number. 10, 15?
It's in the thousands.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to get her to say, because I know it's.
It's somewhere up to 1,000 and above.
1,000 and above.
Yep.
That if I just said boom, spell this, you would be able to spell it. Boom. Like spell.
Probably. I'll be if I get it wrong, then I'll be probably close enough to the correct one spell.
Right.
The correct spelling.
And so when you're going through this process, you can ask questions. You can ask, what type of things can you ask, and to maybe give you more clarification?
What I'm studying now are the root words, prefixes, and suffixes, because some words in the English dictionary, they have prefixes, and they put the prefix with another word, so it makes like a whole entire new word, right? So they have like those type of words in the national thingies. When I was like watching with my mom, I've noticed a lot of those, and so you could ask for the pronunciation. You can make them pronounce 5 times. You can ask the alternate pronunciation, the different pronunciation of the word, the origin, the definition, the part of speech. It's like adjective or not.
And so sometimes a word's origin, if it's from France, or if it has a different language that the origin is, that gives you some clues.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you give me an example?
What was that one guy who spelled like we both thought?
I don't know. Greece. I don't know where it was
Greece?
Something.
It's definitely not Greece.
But you know, if it's a Latin word, or if it's something like that, it has certain letters in there that combine. Like the one that first parquet, or whatever that word you was.
Parquet.
The word you spelled.
Dubuque.
Dubuque.
Yeah, it has that buke in it, so she knew where it was coming from and all that, and she was able to put it together. But I think she already knew how to spell that anyway.
I don't know where that came from. I just know how to spell words. That's all. So I just really need to study about words. and what their meaning is. That's all.
Yeah, and so this is a process just like someone who plays on a basketball team or someone plays, football. This is your sport, or it takes a lot of practice. Practice, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
And how much time do you put into making this?
I've been right after the week I got home, I only took one day off just to take a break, and then after I'm studying after that again, after everything happened, the Washington D.C., and currently I'm now studying all the root words.
So you had your chance to go up to D.C. You got this experience under your belt here. What do you want to be when you grow up?
That really depends. Okay, so the first job I've ever wanted to do was be airborne.
Or jump out of airplanes?
No, probably that, or fly a F-14, F-5F something.
Tyler, your job is in jeopardy. And she's going to be up there spelling while she's flying. What are you going to do? Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? Does that intrigue you that she's saying that? Well, he's a pilot.
Yep, I heard.
You heard?
Well, yeah, because you mentioned it earlier.
Okay, well, he's going to be coming up next here, and you're welcome to hear his story in case you have to bunch out here. Matter of fact, we can put both of them on the camera here and talk about that a little bit. As you can give him some advice on spelling, and you can give her some advice on flying. I like that. Okay, so you have this thing that you want to go in the Air Force? Or just learn how to fly?
Yeah, I probably want to join the Air Force.
If her mother heard that,
Yeah, I was going to say
her mother would hit the wall right now if she heard that.
Yeah.
Well, what does
Yeah.
mom want you to do?
My mom wants me to be a doctor because she doesn't hate her job, but okay, so she gave me advice of how to be like a doctor, because she says when you're a doctor you could just order around people, oh, give this to the patient, do this to the patient. So she just wants me to be like the boss and have the better role in the.
Yeah, but you could be an officer and you can order people around.
No,
Get over here, get over there.
No.
Fall in.
Her mother's a nurse.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that she wants me to see how it's like, how nurses are so defeated after their night and day shifts.
Yeah, but there's people are defeated in any type of job. I'm defeated. Kenny, aren't we defeated in here?
I beat up every day.
Well, okay. But look, here's the bottom line. And I asked you that question. It's kind of a trick question. What do you want to be? How old are you?
I'm about to be 12.
Right to be 12. You don't know what you're going to be. I'm going to tell you that right now. And so that's okay. And so Tyler over here, he wanted to be in the NBA. Didn't you? And that's over. But now I tell you what, he's a good ball player. It was raining 3-pointers when he played. But at some point in your life, you get to the point where you say, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. At 12, a lot of young boys want to be a fireman or a policeman or whatever it might be. Somebody wants to be a teacher. That's okay. So don't feel pressured right now at 12, going to be 12, when somebody asks you what you want to be when you grow up. Because I guarantee you, Angelica, $5 will get you 10, that by the time you're 20, your desire to do whatever you're saying right now will probably change. And you know why? Because you're going to go off to college, and you're going to see other people, and you're going to take other courses, and you're going to say, oh, I really do like wanting to be a nurse like my mom. No, I want to be a doctor because my mom was right. Dad is chuckling. All right, well, look, Angelica, Terry, it's good to have you guys here.
Yeah.
And thank you for being good sports to come in, because, look, we always got to follow up. We just can't leave people hanging on how you did and everything. You didn't win, but to us, you are a winner, and don't forget that, okay? And there is next year, and you're studying to do it, and you're gonna do extremely well. We're gonna be proud of you, okay? Any words you want to say to your classmates or anybody who's out of school now? Just tell them hello. Tell them goodbye.
They're gonna be here next year.
Okay, well, hold up your sign there. I see you came in with your sign all around your thing there. There it is, 160, Cumberland County, Fayetteville, North Carolina. That was your number while you were out there doing your thing.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You getting ready to go have some breakfast with your daughter or something? Or?
Yeah, she wanted some donuts or something.
Yeah, I got two places, Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme, right around the corner. Which one do you prefer?
I got no idea.
Okay, all right, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Thank you so much for coming out, and congratulations, young lady, for being a good sport for getting up at dark 30 this morning. Remember, when you go in the Air Force, we start at 4 o'clock, PT in the morning, up in the morning, before day. This is the way you earn your pay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's local news with CBS 17.
From the CBS 17 newsroom, I'm Judith Ratana. A person and dog are dead after being hit by a train in Cumberland County. According to the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, their troopers responded to a call about a person being hit by a train along Cumberland Road near the bridge around 3 a.m. Saturday. The identity of that person who died has not been released. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office has taken over the investigation. Cumberland County Animal Services is holding a free adoption event. The event runs through June 13th. Adoption fees will be waived for shelter animals that have already been spayed or neutered. There is a limit of 2 cats or kittens per household and a limit of 1 dog or puppy per household. From the CBS 17 newsroom, I'm Judith Ratana.
Today will be partly cloudy with a few isolated afternoon storms and a high of 95. Any lingering storms will end overnight. We will then turn mostly cloudy with a low of 68, and Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 92. Temperatures will stay hot this week, climbing into the mid and upper 90s, even with a few isolated summer-like chances for rain by the end of the week. That's your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, thank you, Rachel. 77 degrees in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg.